In this video, we're going to explain how to install an articulating TV wall mount on a wooden wall. We're also going to explain how to determine what height to mount your TV, and in the description located just below the video, we'll post a variety of links that you can use as resources when you're working on your project. Let's begin. One of the first things to make sure you hang the television at the correct height and centered on the wall appropriately is to make a few measurements. Now, we created this diagram. We put a link to this diagram in the description so you can go grab it on our website. We're going to take some measurements, and that's how we're going to get started. These are all the materials that we're going to use to hang the television. Now, our friends at Sanus, they sent us this articulating full motion wall mount. It's the VLF525-B1. It's designed to hang a 51-inch flat panel TV up to a 70-inch flat panel TV. And Sanus has included literally everything in the box that you're going to need. Now, if you're like us and you want to make a few changes, you might have to buy some extra hardware to support the changes you want to make. For example, we decided to go with a smaller 48-inch TV, and the VESA bolt pattern is small, so we had to go to the internet and buy an adapter plate pictured here. And that is going to allow us to mount the 48-inch TV to this particular articulating wall mount. A couple of things to note. Sanus includes a very nice wall mounting template. So after you've made your measurements and you've determined how high and where you want to position the TV on your wall or cabinet, you can simply put this template up, and then you'll know exactly where to drill your holes to secure the mount to the wall. And the other thing is Sanus, unlike some other mount manufacturers that we've installed, Sanus put together a really resourceful user's manual pictured here, and that will carry you through the process step by step. But Sanus goes a couple steps farther. They have great resources on their website. We mentioned earlier, we'll mention it again, in the description below this video, we'll post a link or two to those Sanus resources that will help you how to position your TV and other things to make this installation easy for you. These are the top two of the four VESA mounting holes. I want to measure from the center of the mounting hole to the top of the TV. So I wrote my dimensions on the paper, including the distance from the top of the television to the top VESA mounting holes. So our next step is going to be to determine how high to actually mount the TV. So we completed all of the measurements that we needed to make for this particular installation and transferred them onto this diagram. We'll actually post this exact diagram with the dimensions in it on our website. That link will also be directly below the video in the description. And what we wound up doing here was adding 6 inches, which is how much Martha Stewart recommends you place a picture, which a flat screen is kind of like a picture, above something like the top of a sofa or a credenza. And then we added 3 inches for, in our installation, a sound bar. And then we put another 1 inch in there for miscellaneous. And ideally, you want to make sure that the center of the TV is at eye level. That's comfortable. If you have to bend your neck back even slightly to look at the television, that becomes uncomfortable. And that makes a point about putting them over fireplaces. They look great, but unless your viewing distance is large enough, ample enough, long enough, you'll have to bend your neck slightly to see the TV. And the TV looks great, but it's not necessarily comfortable to look at. That's a different video. Then we added 25 inches for the height of the actual television, and then we subtracted 13 inches from the top of the TV to the top of this particular mount. So all of these dimensions are specific to this particular installation and these particular materials. That's why you have to take time to do your measurements yourself for your own job. Now let's go put the wall mount bracket template up. So we measured our wall space, which happens to be a wall space in this custom entertainment cabinet, and we marked the top of the TV wall mount point, and we marked the center left to right of the wall space. And then using a level, we went ahead and taped the wall mount up. Now all we have to do is mark our holes and drill and install the lag bolts. Now, your installation could be different. You might be installing it on 2x4s. That's not what we're doing here. You might be installing yours on a concrete block wall. That is not what we're doing here. That is why it's important that you follow the instructions, and that's why we recommend a good wall mount like the Sanus, because it comes with really, really good instructions. So we've completed the process of mounting the wall mount to the wall. We got it at the height that we desired and the correct height. We vacuumed up. Now we just close the decorative cover and we take it on to the next step. So we fastened the bracket that attaches actually to the TV per the instructions in the Sanus booklet. And also we bolted up our adapter plate. Now we just need to take the screws that come in the kit and attach it to the actual television. Now the nice thing about the spacers that Sanus provides, if you can see that in your screen, is once you put the spacer over the bolt itself, it won't slip off. Okay, we want to do a couple other things like put the soundbar brackets in. We're going to post a link to the soundbar installation process in the description below the video. So after double checking tightness of the fasteners on the back of the TV, getting an extra set of hands to lift the television into place onto the TV wall mount, and making a couple of basic wiring connections, this articulating wall mount installation is complete. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and take a look at our website. There's a link in the description below this video. If you liked it, post it to your Facebook page, tweet out a link, send it to friends and family. Hey, thanks for watching and have a great day.